Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to part 2 for mid-April 2022. This is part 1. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, it is linked up in the description down below. So make sure to watch part 1, but let's see here, Gemini. With the Sagittarius card, you have the Sun. It says Source on it. You do have the Sun card in the tarot right here as well. So I kind of feel like you're tapping into like this source of energy. I really feel you need to pay attention to your attention as well in this reading. You have the Sun, the Star. You also have the Empress and the Hermit. The Hermit has the star in his lantern that is out in front of him. It's kind of like his inner light. You know, he has gone through the darkness. He's climbed to the top of a mountain. He's done some soul searching, maybe gone through a dark night of the soul as well. And, he needs to focus on that inner light, which I feel like you need to do here for whatever reason. With the Three of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. I would definitely be careful of anyone returning from the past. Again, Seven of Swords, Devil, Ten of Swords, Tower. This to me says something came to an end for a reason. I don't read the Six of Cups as someone coming back from the past, but Three of Cups plus the Six of Cups, that's a different story. That can definitely be a reunion. I would be careful of it, though. We have a Mercury retrograde coming up as well, so I'd definitely be careful of that energy. But really, Six of Cups is like a gift from the universe, and the gift we receive is forward movement. Six of Cups can represent kind of like a turnaround, where maybe we've been bumping up against an obstacle, and the turnaround we experience is a lifting of the obstacle. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like forward movement, forward momentum, moving through choppy waters, getting to the calmer shores. And I feel for a lot of you that you're kind of moving away from this toxic. You're moving away from something toxic is what I feel for a lot of you, plain and simple. For others, I feel like they're just improvements coming in for you. With the Sun, you have the Temperance card. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You have that Sagittarius card. You have Temperance. So if you're looking for love, could be a Sag. Could also just represent turning things around yourself. The Temperance card, you can turn a negative into a positive. You can also turn a positive into a negative with the Temperance card. It's all about alchemy with the Temperance card. So I would use your powers of manifestation, but also work to turn things around in your life. With the Starfish spirit, you have the Snake spirit. It says time to heal. Part of me knows, I feel like for some of you, I know what this is. For some of you, I feel like this is like you've gone through a breakup, you're healing, and then whoever you broke up with is like coming back in to mess up your day. So maybe they're trying to return. But I feel like this reading is kind of like saying you've gotten to a point in your healing. It's like, don't go backwards. I really feel there's something here about needing to make sure you don't go backwards, needing to make sure that you don't repeat a mistake or something like that. And for a lot of you, I do feel like it could be love. So if you've reached a point of healing and someone wants to come back, it's like, do you really want to mess up all the healing that you've done for something you know isn't going to work out? With the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, there you go. Something is dead, done, over with here, Gemini. So I do feel it could be time to move away from something that you know is dead, done, over with, or it could be time to move away from something that you just know isn't working out for you. With the Star, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says don't give up, but not on this situation, Gemini. I feel like the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? It's saying don't give up on love. Of course, if this is a love situation, but it's not saying don't give up on this person that clearly isn't right for you. I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel like this is talking about kind of trying something again. But what you're trying again is the star, your dream. The star is your North Star. It is your reason why you do something. So I do feel for some of you that you could be moving towards a dream again, something you've been dreaming of doing for a long time probably, and you could be trying again. With the Devil, you have the Fool, new beginning coming in for you. It's like taking a leap of faith, trying something again. But again, I would say that this isn't like a past person. If you're going back to love, I feel like you're trying love again, like the idea of love, and you're taking a leap of faith in that sense. So I would say that it could be time for you to try something again or to take a leap of faith. For others, I feel like you need to focus on your intentions. Remember what we said in your first reading. The Fool normally has a white rose behind him, and it represents pure intentions. I feel like the reason why you're doing something, I don't know why. I've never had a message like this in my life. I feel the reason why you're doing something is very important. We talked about this with these two directions. This was like the negative direction. This was the positive direction right here. So I feel like your reason for like why you're doing something or the intentions behind it are very important. Sometimes I think we just need to get clear on our intentions. Like, am I starting this business just to become an evil capitalist, or am I starting a business to become a good capitalist, right? Am I getting into this relationship for the right reasons, or am I getting into it just because I don't want to be alone, right? There are a million examples running through my head right now, so it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like as long as you understand your intentions with the Fool card, why you're jumping into something, then you'll be fine. With that wedge and that carrot, you have the younger man. It says dealings or relationships with a younger man. And you have flowers. It says happiness on it. Again, I don't attach gender to my reading, so it could just be a person, a younger person that you're dealing with. And I do feel like there is happiness coming in for you after this tower situation that you're going through. Let's see if we can get details on this. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Four of Cups. Disappointment. I mean, this is probably why Ten of Swords, Tower, Four of Cups. Things not going how you want them to go. Four of Cups is like trying to manifest something, but it's like you don't, but it doesn't happen. You know, Four of Cups is like thinking the grass is going to be greener on the other side. Some of you feel like you've already had this situation, so it could be a grass is greener type of situation. For others, I just feel like this is more just things not gone your way in a situation. With the Tower, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords on the negative side, you know, this can be like Law and Order, karma. So some of you could be seeing someone kind of getting their karma, so to speak. For others, I feel like you've just been dealing with a difficult person, plain and simple. And I feel that the Tower is just them falling out of your life, basically. With the Strength card, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to the past. So I definitely feel this reading is encouraging you to open up to a new beginning or to open up to something new. I also feel like it's encouraging you going in this direction here, this first diagonal with the Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles is like, on the positive side of things, would be focusing on the foundational things in your life that are positive, right? So I feel like focusing on, you know, creating more happiness, creating good habits and things like that would be very beneficial, especially if you're going through something difficult right now. Your outcome, you have this wasp spirit. It says, sometimes life stings on it. So again, I don't sugarcoat my readings. Obviously, there's something that could be stinging, although it still looks like a pretty good reading. You know, again, 2 cards isn't going to make a reading, you know, overly negative. With the Empress, you have the Two of Swords. Time to move on towards something new. The Two of Swords, it's like there's no negotiation. Those are the words that are popping into my head here for you, Gemini. It's like you could be trying to negotiate something in your life, but it's like I feel like there is no negotiation. Two of Swords, she's sitting where she has always been. There's a new island behind her. She needs to go to the new island. That's probably where your Empress status is somewhere new. So this could represent moving on to a new relationship, new job, a new situation, whatever. But I do feel like this reading is kind of like talking about, you know, moving away from something that has been a disappointment up until this point and kind of like letting it go. With the Hermit, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? I feel like you need to look at all situations you're invested in right now and say, like, is it worth it for me to stay in this situation, or would it be better for me to move on to something new? And with the Nine of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles, something new. Page of Pentacles is literally a new beginning. Page of Pentacles is like a little bit scary because it's a willingness to learn. It can say that, and the Nine of Wands is, again, starting over because it can represent taking a stab at something again, but something completely new. See, I feel like that's what this reading is. It doesn't matter if it's love, a business, a job, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I feel like you are just kind of, it's like what is in front of you is a brand spanking new beginning. And I feel like you're having to, maybe you feel like you're starting over and you're having to learn again with that Page of Pentacles, but I feel like it's worth it. Can we get more? Sorry, I'm just too nosy. I have to figure it out. Yeah, you have the World, definitely stuck in the squeeze. I wanted to ask, can we learn some more details about this situation? The World, to me, is a birth card. She is like being pushed through a portal here at the center of the card. So to me, it's a card of like rebirth or being reborn. And I feel like you are being reborn at this time with the World card, or you're being born into a new world. So you're definitely going through the birthing process. It's like, imagine, and that's maybe why you're kind of going back, right? It's like when a baby is born, the baby doesn't want to leave its mother. It's like in a warm, protected environment, and it's coming out into this cold, harsh reality, this world that we live in. But there's some amazing things that we get to do in this world that we can't do inside of our mother, right? So, I kind of feel that for you, where it's like maybe you're leaving something behind that was kind of safe, right? But maybe it wasn't great at the same time. Safe but controlling, or safe but safe. It's like safe is fine, but safe is also boring sometimes. So I feel like you're kind of, and the Fool makes perfect sense here. Right here with the Devil, because the Fool is kind of like taking a risk, and that's what it looks like you're doing. You're leaving something behind. And look, Queen of Wands, needing to be both, needing to be assertive. She's also making a decision that people might not agree with. She has this black cat here, and the black cat in the time of tarot was considered extremely unlucky, but she doesn't care. She just likes the black cat. So I feel like you could be making some decisions at this time that other people don't agree with. Maybe you're leaving a relationship. Maybe you're choosing the Ten of Swords and the Tower. Maybe you're choosing to leave something behind because you know that you have to undergo this transformation. In the Moon, look at this. You're walking through darkness. There are some mountains in the background. The Moon doesn't say stop. The Moon says you have a dream and you need to ground it in reality. I always say to people, yeah, the Moon represents fears. Yes, the Moon represents illusions, but there's a path straight down the middle. The Moon says do not get, the illusion is getting off your path. The illusion is being distracted and not climbing the mountains, right? So I feel like some of you need to keep pushing here towards something that's like much better in your life. With the World, you have the Three Cups celebration. You start and end with the Three Cups, basically. So I do feel like there could be a celebration coming in for you. It's almost like you're finding a new family. Not literally, but I mean that more figuratively. It's like you're finding a new energy to surround yourself with. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups. Could be new love. And also your emotions overflowing. It's like you're setting yourself free. And with the Moon, you have the Empress. Damn. You end and end with the Empress. So glow up vibes, major success and abundance. I know what this is. This is a rebirth reading, definitely a glow up reading. Your first reading, I kind of got those glow up feelings, and in this reading, I get those glow up feelings as well. Again, there's definitely some heavy energy, but it's like, people always challenge me on this, right? They'll leave comments or like, you said this was a glow up reading, but there are all these bad cards. I'm like, yeah. It's like, here's the thing. Does everybody glow up? No, the answer is no. It is very rare for someone to have like a true glow up where they become famous or they get a bunch of positive attention or whatever. So it requires work, right? It requires going through challenges. Like to have a true glow up, you have to experience some challenges. That's like part of the journey, right? And that's what I see here. It's like, yeah, there's some challenging things here that you could be leaving behind. To me, the challenge is you're just going through this birthing process where it's like you want to maybe go back to safety, but you're really heading towards something where you're getting a lot of attention. Again, it's like there are good things and bad things that go along with the Empress. It's like the Empress is a good card, especially in the sense of a glow up and being empowered and getting attention, but also you could also get some negative attention as well. So that's what I see going on here. Pretty powerful stuff. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes next month. But thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.